Hello everyone, and welcome back to FTB Plexiglass Mountain. We are, of course, back on the server. In the last episode, we did some applied energistics stuff, so not only do we have a system set up here to store all of our items, including our backpack full of items, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. We were going to start making the wireless crafting terminal so that we can access this system from pretty much anywhere. There is some range limitations, but we can upgrade that and solve that at some point too. But what's this? How does it feel to use? Oh yeah, we must have a message here from Polly, a firm believer in applied energistics. Which actually, another quick comment. Oh, you know what? One second. Yeah, sorry. Jesse mentioned that apparently there's no channel limitations for applied energistics in this mod pack. So what that means is usually you could only have 8 different things attached to a cable, right? So like the cable sending out this in this direction, I'd only be able to have, say, 8 storage buses connected to that one cable. And that was one of the limitations for applied energistics. You'd have to set up some bigger cables. You'd have to do a lot of effort and thinking. Apparently that's just not a thing anymore, so I don't have to worry about that, and it's sort of refined storage style. You may also notice it's offline. Everything is offline. Our quarries are not doing anything because they're out of power. And I narrowed it down. This guy over here is full of substrate, so we can take that out, and it's got enough power, I think, to jumpstart the system. But this crate we've got back here is filled to the brim with stuff. As you can see, we've got everything flowing again, so everything should just kick back up. But regardless, that is a problem that we want to solve. So there's a few things that I'm going to try and do to, I guess, solve this problem. Make sure we've got all that stuff picked up. And what else? Oh yeah, we set up garden cloches, and these guys are pretty cool. They're getting us Inferium Essence. It's pretty slow though, so we're going to want multiple of these. Obviously, being on a server, if I'm not on for a day, we get an insane amount of the Essence, but it's not as realistic for you guys, so I sort of want to, I don't know, make it a little bit more realistic. And then, another thing is, I think, I like the idea, let me see who suggested it. Yeah, AJ King's 55 mentioned having a pathway right down the middle here, and then we could probably put like garden cloches along the wall or something. And I do like that. It's just I'll have to move this crate, which isn't really a problem. I'm pretty sure this crate's sort of just being used as a buffer anyway. But we'll go ahead and do that quick. That should just be grabbing this item card, picking up this guy, placing him in the ground. Realistically as well, it probably should just be a normal chest rather than our obsidian level crate. So why not? Let's go ahead and replace that. So I'll search chest. I should, or at least I thought I was going to just be able to paste in the pattern, but what's going on here? No compatible items. It's insinuating that we just don't have, yeah, hold on. Let's go into settings. Sync, remember, search tooltips, notify. This is a problem. This is a problem, and I don't understand why it's a thing, but like, we've got planks in here. I've got at least 8 planks. So if I then search chest, let's bookmark it. Obviously, it should show up. It should be, like, we've got planks. I was going to say if I bookmark it and we search plank, does it need to be able to see the plank? Nope. Obviously, you can see it's accepting every type of plank. Okay, I guess we've got to do things the old-fashioned way. Oh, is it because it's because I need to craft oak chests? I can't just craft a normal chest. Of course, that makes perfect sense. Sure. Anyhow, yeah, whatever. We'll slap this guy down here, and I'll click on him. We want to do the down direction, and we can place that back in there, and that should all be working just fine. And then we can clear this area up. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do 2 things here. So I'm going to expand this out into a bit of a tunnel, and we'll see if we can sort of reach behind where that crate is. Like, realistically, we can just tear up probably like right here, like, and start making a hallway there. Because if we run into stuff, it kind of looks nice. And I think we can make it continue to look nice, if that makes sense. See, like, we've got some pipes here. I really enjoy the look of the tubes, so I don't really mind seeing them. I'm debating just tearing up this wall and maybe having some sort of little block that can go around it. Like, what do we have? Do we have framed blocks? See, we've got framed blocks. And you can do a lot with these. You can make like tiny little like skirtings that can go along the walls and stuff. I just don't really know if you'd be able to place them on the pipe. I'll tell you what, I'll dig something out and I'll come back to you guys. Alright, so I'm thinking this size room looks pretty good. I haven't really done any like specific planning as to how, you know, it's obviously going to lay out, but yeah, it seems decently sized. We can do some stuff in the corner. I did kind of want this room to just completely be, whatchamacallit, garden cloches and stuff, like all along the walls and whatnot, but, I mean, how else can we deal with this? Because I could just void this stuff. What would I need it for? HDPE pellets I could do. But I mean, I could also just make more in the future, if we really wanted to for some reason. The HDPE is pretty good. It turns into sheets, which is an ingredient, well, for one, for plastic, but for two, I'm pretty sure it's used in like some of the like reactor stuff. It's further down the line. It's used in some upgrades, yeah, some neutron activators, SPS casings, pretty much every single module you've got there. What do we think? The alternative, and here's what might be a better idea, is we can get a storage drawer. So we can just grab like a oak drawer 1x1, and we can get, along with it, a void upgrade. That will fill up, you know, say 32 stacks of the item, and then it'll void anything extra. On top of that, if we wanted to, we can also get just straight up storage upgrades, so we can upgrade this guy to be pretty massive. What's good here? Increase storage by 32 times the base value, so we can put, I think, a few of those in there. And I mean, that'd be pretty good. I'm sure we've got enough of the stuff as well. So yeah, we'll give it a shot. Why not? See if it lets us. So oak drawer, pretty simple. Chest in the middle, and you can pull out a drawer. Void upgrade, that will need some obsidian, which I guess we don't have much of. I'll check our backpack. I'll check our pocket storage. What are we looking at in the obsidian department? That's blackstone, basalt. None is what we're looking at. All right, well, we need some more. I could go into the nether and grab some, which is not a bad idea, but can we just automate it? Because I feel like we do need obsidian quite often. More often than not, I guess. We could grow it. How expensive is the tier? We would need tertium. Tertium's made out of the green stuff, which is made out of the normal stuff. You know what? Surprisingly doable. Genuinely possibly doable. What would I need? I would need 4 of these. Let's see if I can do the math. Look, I'm not the biggest math whiz out there, right? But we'll see if we can scratch something here together to easily figure it out. So I need 4 prudentium, right? No, I need 4 tertium, and each of those is 4. So 4 times 4 is the first result, right? So we would need 16 prudentium. Each prudentium needs 4 of that, so I times that by 4, and we just need a stack of inferium, I think. We would also need a crystal, but that's relatively cheap. Prosperity gemstone and prosperity blocks. I think we've got all that stuff. I'll tell you what, we'll give it a shot. That's probably the easiest thing here. So, prosperity, we have plenty of blocks here. I'm going to grab 4, and then I guess grab a few extra to make the gems and whatnot. I'm sure we need some diamonds as well. Jump over here, chuck this stuff in, whilst turning 2 of these blocks into the shards. There we go. Oh, yeah, we've got access to them all within the system. My bad. What do we need? We're going to need an inferium gemstone, which needs 2 inferium essence. So we'll grab out some of this. That should be good. Chuck that in there. I mean, we're going to obviously need a few more as well, but that's fine. Here we go. Chuck that in there. All right, inferium gemstone needs prosperity gemstone. So I need just one of these. Yeah, 1 gemstone. Turn that into an inferium gemstone. I guess we'll grab it for, I don't know. I'm sure there's an achievement or something. And then that should just be it. Yeah, inferium infusion crystal. So this guy's going to go in here. We're going to search inferium. And we would like 16 of this stuff. So I'll go ahead and grab 16. Mainly because what I don't want to do is, as you can see, it'll keep pulling stuff out, and we don't really want to do that just yet. So we can then put that away. Combine all of this stuff into... Oh, do I need the next tier? Oh, I definitely do, don't I? Okay, hold on. So if I search crystal... Yeah, there's like a prudentium crystal and so on. What does the master crystal cost? Oh, it needs the N tier stuff. Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay. What's this stuff called? Prudentium. I mean, that's not too bad, I guess. So we can upgrade this guy to prudentium. So there we go. We've got one. Put that back away. We will now need 4 more of this. So I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be fine. And then we just need this. And that will be all of it. Boom. 4 pieces of tertium. Perfect. The next thing we're going to need are the infusion pedestals and infusion altars. These should be pretty cheap. It's going to need some smooth stone and some wool. Specifically red wool. It does have to be red wool. We'll go in here, grab out some cobble, smelt up a stack of that. And while that's happening, we will go and try to decide what we're doing with the wool. I know we've got some dye, but the question is, do we just dye individual string or do we try to grab a sheep? What do we have in the sheep department? None, we don't. Oh, we have 8 sheep. We also have pillagers, oddly enough. I'll tell you what, we've got leads and stuff, so I may just grab a sheep. I mean, that seems like the play, right? Assuming we still have the lead. Actually, you know what? I don't think we did have a lead. Because what ended up happening, if you guys recall, is we brought the cows back with just wheat. And then there was a wandering trader, and I think he dropped a lead. Or at least I hoped he would. You know what? Maybe he never did. Regardless, I think we can actually get away with this. Hold on. We've got cotton, so I'll quickly just go make one. Look, there's probably a lead somewhere that I've missed. In fact, there is one chest I always forget to check. So I'll just have a quick look. This guy here. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I had a hunch. I was like, you know what? It's probably there. In fact, let's bring both. You know, because like sometimes, I don't know, sometimes there's like a second one and it'd be nice to have it. Alright, so the sheep is in this direction. I'll go and try to get him. Hopefully, I've got to scale the mountain. Should I just put the slime boots on? I'm not the biggest fan of the slime boots, to be honest. Alright, we've got this guy. Is that another sheep? Yeah, see, there is another sheep. Why shouldn't we? Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, because we've got the easy villager. That's probably causing some of the issue. Alright, where's this other guy? Oh, is that 2 of them? Alright, there's a sheep back the way we came. Allegedly. We have a friendly visitor who is not loading in. Is that my doing that they're not loading in? Yeah, I think it is. Let's apply that. So there we go. And now I've got to get them down here. Which may be easier said than done. So we'll see what we can do here. Alright, and then the question is, how do I get across here? Sorry if you guys can't see anything. Let's chuck that in the offhand. I think I can just sort of like pull them across. The leads are pretty good like that. Yeah, you can get away with a lot more. And we'll see if we can quickly pull these guys in here. Come on. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, let's go try and sort this out. Okay, that's fine. Here, you guys just stay there for a second. Okay, hold on. Osmium Creep is pretty cool. Oh, okay, there's just boss mobs everywhere. Let me just run back. We've got the sheep. That was the main thing. Let's go sleep away the night. Alrighty. Got our trusty sheep, which I should be able to just detach from this. Maybe I need the offhand. Oh god. Oh, something worked. Beautiful. And these will now be red. Wonderful. We don't have shears, unless you can make like wooden shears or something. Nah, okay. I'll have to go back and grab some stuff. Oh, you know what? That stone's probably turned into the other stuff. What do you call it? I can't even think. Yeah, smooth stone. Oh, and are we full? Looks like we are. Hold on. Can I quickly make another storage component? Oh, I can. So easy. And then we'll turn that into this. And that is our storage taken care of for a little bit longer as well. Very nice. So we'll put that stuff away. A lot of the stuff we don't really need. I needed that. But it's fine, it's fine. We'll go here. Hopefully I'll remember to pick it up this time, but we'll swap that out. Or did it work? Oh, it did work. Nice. So I'm guessing I would have to take the stone out and put it back in for that to turn into smooth stone. That's cool. That's cool. It's good to know as well. That it won't just change on you. So we'll go here. Grab this. I was hoping I'd get more than just the one from each of these. We got 4. Okay. I mean, that's... Do I need more? I don't actually know if I might be able to get away with just that. I'm not sure. I don't really know if we're going to need more. I guess we'll see. Okay, so first things first, we need 1 altar. You only need 1, so there it is. Second thing second, we need, yeah, we're gonna need a lot more. We need 8 pedestals, so we can obviously grab, I guess just 1. Really? Yeah, I guess that's all. Oh, we've got gold blocks. That's fine. Convert that back down. But we need 8 of these. Obviously, we need some more stone in there. So I'm gonna need more wool. Specifically 5 more wool. So not too bad. They should hopefully just eat some grass, because there's plenty of grass in there. The cows aren't using it, and they should get their wool back. And then we should be good. I mean, I could alternatively, like, we could make wool using the string from the cotton. We could use either the red dye that we already have, or if we wanted to, I'm sure we've got some mystical red flowers. You can turn those into dye too, and that would, I mean, it would also work. Although, all I need in theory is 2 more wool, and then we don't have to do any of that. So I'm sort of just banking on luck here that these guys get a little bit of hungry and eat the ground. Come on. I guess while this is happening, I could set up the actual area that we're going to use. Now, I haven't actually really been up here all that much, but I mean, this area looks pretty nice. We'll clear out some of this stuff, perhaps. There we go. Make it a little bit of a mess. And we'll slap this guy down probably about here. As you can see, it highlights exactly where you need to put the stuff, so you don't have to stress about where things go. It'll pretty much tell you. And then we get a vantage point to look for the remaining wool that we need. I've got 3, like, we just need 2 more. Or I just go and say and do what I said I was going to do. I guess, hey, we can use the 2 dye. I'm sure it's not the end of the world. Of course, once we do this, you know for a fact that, what do you call it? They're going to get their wool back. You know what's going to happen. Alrighty. Boom. Now, okay, yeah, it is like that. Awesome. So I've got our wool. Beautiful. I've got the stuff in the system. So we'll quickly run down here and do that. Whilst also putting away pretty much everything. I didn't really want to put the leads away, but that's fine. Boom, 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 boom. 5 more infusion pedestals, which is exactly what we want. Now, it is a big run, so I'll tell you what. Let's maybe have the stuff on us that we need. You know what I mean? So we don't have to run back. Essence. I need the 4 tertium essence. And then obsidian. I need the obsidian. Awesome. To follow up, what else do I want? I'm probably going to want a lever. So we'll go ahead and grab one of those. And that'll be to actually start the ritual, because it does, well, it takes a little bit. It takes a little bit of redstone, and a little bit of, well, that's pretty much it. It's like, I despise you, red sheep. Alright, that's fine. We've got the stuff. That's all that matters here. Boom, 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 and boom. Awesome. We'll place our lever down, just to be ready. I do need seeds. I think just vanilla seeds, to be honest, but, oh, God. Was that a vanilla seed? Nope. Alright, we've got some vanilla seeds. Or, you know, some wheat seeds. So, how this will work is obsidian and tertium. And they don't have to alternate, as far as I'm aware. So you can place 4 of each of the things down. Place your seeds in the middle. Give it some redstone. Maybe you do need to alternate them. Now, it's possible that just, like, the particles weren't happening, but no, I think we do need to alternate them. I'm assuming as well that I've got the right stuff here, so here we go. I'm sure we can make this happen. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh, prosperity seed base, not just normal seeds. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. That makes sense. I was like, I think I'm doing everything right, but not quite, not quite. That's fine. I just need to parkour my way back to the base so that we can order this thing. Da, 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 da. And here we go. So, you. Awesome. Prosperity seed base. Wonderful. We got what we came for. Now, this isn't just infinite obsidian right from the get-go, because obviously we'd still need to grow the plant once we actually get it. But it will take care of it in the long run, right? We'll set up a garden cloche for it, and all will be good. As you can see, all the particles get ripped out of their blocks/items. And ta-da! We have ourselves obsidian seeds. These can go right into the farm, I believe. It's possible that they need specific farmland, but it's also possible that the specific farmland is only if they're going in a garden cloche, which We're probably going to chuck this guy in, but at the moment, let's just see. Looks like he'll go there. We've got the watering can still on us, actually, so I can hold right-click and see if we do get some sort of progress here. Okay, so there's some. I don't think that would have just happened naturally, the 14%. Yeah, it's growing, so it'll happen, but it'll happen way too slowly. I'll be real with you. We're going to want to put it in a garden cloche. It's just the truth. The truth is that's what's going to happen. So what I'm going to do is make the stuff that we need. So I believe I need 4 of that to make 1 of these tertiums. Then we're going to search tertium. By the way, there's probably a million ways to pronounce this, and I'm probably doing it wrong. It's probably like tertium, you know? But I'm going to call it tertium, because that makes me feel Irish. Then we need the farmland. Tertium farmland. There we go. And we can actually just swap it out with that one for now. That garden cloche that we've got there. Because why not? Why not? It should be faster than just leaving it out here to grow. You can also use this farmland out there, and I assume it's faster, but we're going to chuck it in this guy. So we're going to swap this out. We're going to swap that out. We're going to take all of that out as well. And I think the final bit here is power. And what we're probably witnessing is just us not having enough power for a number of reasons. First reason is this guy filled up again. Fair enough. Pretty good reason. Let's actually... Oh, yeah. I mean, we're working on it, right? Like, that's the whole thing we're aiming towards here, is to be able to solve that problem. All right. I'll tell you what. We'll at least switch out this crate for a drawer, just to get that bowl rolling. So I've got some substrate in there. And that'll store 32 stacks, so he'll be going for a little bit. We'll eventually move these 36 stacks into there, but for now, it's fine. We don't have to worry about it just yet. Alright, so that's power running again, which means this guy, yeah, should start getting power, which is awesome. And so fingers crossed we actually see some growth, which it looks like we are. And all we need are 8 essences, which shouldn't take that long. Shouldn't. Of course, being the key word there. Sweet. So, what are we going to do? Well, I can start off by putting pretty much all of this stuff away just for now. I will want more garden cloches or whatever in the future, which need a few more of these, which need iron plates. Yep. I'll grab 8, I guess. Garden cloche. Oh, no, sorry. 2 of these. And then garden cloche. 1. We need more treated wood. Which is doable. I just need to grab a bucket. Because we should have... Oh, and it may be full. Maybe? Yeah, that guy... Oh, it doesn't look like he's full, but... At least we've made some progress here. We can chuck that stuff in there. This guy's obviously getting our... I forgot. We didn't set up a way to grab the stuff out of this. There's so many unfinished things here. Okay, hold on. Yeah, alright. I'm going to have to make a spout. So we'll make a spout. That's going to be hopefully not too bad of a recipe. Let's see if we can do that. In fact, hold on. I've probably got in my backpack some dried kelp that we'll use. The rest of that stuff doesn't really matter too much. I will need a copper casing, so we'll have to grab copper. Just a single ingot, and we can transform this guy. That should be fine. Boom. Hit that guy once. Right click. Boom. Boom. And then if I open this guy up again, I should be able to make the spout. Dried kelp. Where did I put the dried kelp? I left it in there, of course. Dried kelp. Oh, pop. Spout. Cool. And then all I need is a pipe, specifically for liquid. So it'll be this guy here. 1 should be good enough. We'll try that out. Got this guy. Awesome. So we'll jump up here. And I will want a depot as well. Do we have the stuff for that? 1 of you and 1 of you, I believe. And they both go in there. And yeah, that makes a depot. Okay, cool. Things are happening. So the spout will go... Yeah, the spout can go there. This guy can become a depot. And that can become a pipe. We'll set this guy up to extract. So this will fill up with creosote. And then if we just place the bucket here, bloop, it fills it up. How cool is that? So it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it does look pretty cool. So we'll go treated wood, specifically this recipe there. Boom, boom. And that will be another garden cloche. Cool. Awesome. So I do want these in here. That drawer is going to be upgraded, so that can actually just be ignored forever. which means all I need to use are pretty much these fluid pipes. The next question, I guess, is how do I want to pipe these up with water? Like, do I want to have the pipes hidden behind a wall? For example, if we grab this out, I could have that built up. You know what I mean? And we could just have the pipes along this back wall here. And that might not be too bad. And just have, like, garden cloche all across there. Because these guys fill up with water like that. All we're going to need is wireless power in here. That should be fine. And then the items can actually just come out, I don't know, at the front or something. Yeah. I think that's the play. We keep them locked up in the wall. That should be good. In the meantime, what do we have? 4. We're halfway there. So close yet so far. Alright, what I'll do now is I'll clean up the floor. I'll clean up the walls. I may do a little bit of like, I kind of want to do pre-planning for how we'll expand this outwards and whatnot. But I don't really know what the smart play is for that. Because, like, are we going to have item pipes connected to this? Or do we want to do conveyor belts? That might just be fun. And it might be worth doing. We could do some conveyor belts. In which case, do I want to be able to walk in between the machines? Or do I want to just have belts within the machines? Because if that's the case, I could probably... I think you would still need double belts. Because if this is like an item extract... See, pipes you could have like cloches right here. Whereas I think with conveyors, you want a gap to have like one row and a second row. Okay. I clearly have to do a little bit more thinking. Alright, so we have what we want. We have the obsidian at least, so we'll go ahead and turn that into obsidian. There we go. Oh, we only got 4 from that? For some reason, I thought we were going to get like 16 or something. Okay, so we're still short on obsidian, but that's fine. We'll get that eventually, okay? In the meantime, we've got some work to do. We've got to use some belts. We're going to definitely need more kelp, so I'll have a little look. Oh, we do actually have some kelp. I didn't think we did. Obviously, there's plenty still in the river, so that's fine. We'll swap this out. What was that? Some cooked pork chop. Okay, well, I'll be honest. I don't think that's my cooked pork chop, so we'll sacrifice it to the river once more. I'm guessing some people come past and they're like, oh, I'll cook my food, and then they just never get it back, and they're like, But anyhow, anyhow, we've got our kelp now. So we'll grab this stuff. We may honestly need more than this. I already forget how to make the thing that we're after. Boom, boom. We've got 3 belts, which is pretty good. We've got the shafts here. What I'm thinking is this design, and you'll have to tell me what you think. So I'll see if I can get away with it. All right, so that goes across here. That's going to be belt number 1. And then I want to have another belt coming across like this. I'm still not sure in terms of the building design. For example, I guess I could do rows and then we just have this as a wall at the end. Yeah, I think I've got an idea. I've figured it out. What we're going to have, and maybe I'll pick this guy up to show you what I mean. Oh, but then how do we get water in there? Because we've got to get water into the cloche as well, right? That is interesting. So I would almost need water to come up of here, and then we could have it facing that. And then what would we have? We'd have a belt across here. Then we'd have water, cloche, belt across here. Okay, that would work. I believe that would work. If you guys are seeing what I'm seeing in terms of the vision. Come on, hold on. I know you can just wrench them to face them the way you want them to, but that's clearly easier. Boom, boom. All right. It is quite dark in here, I will say. We definitely, especially for the sake of you guys, we should look into some better lighting. What do we have in terms of lamps? Illuminant fixture. I like the sound of that. Illuminant rod. I like the sound of that as well. My bookmark buttons. I don't know if you can hear that. Sometimes my keybinds just refuse to work in this applied energistics menu. Honestly, hey. Work it out. Figure it out. I mean, ridiculous. Is it not? I'm just saying. I don't have that problem when I use refined storage. I'm just saying. Look, hey. I'm just saying. I don't know. Look, here's the thing, right? There are that many mods in this thing and modifications to applied energistics that chances are it's not even applied energistics at fault here. It's probably one of the million other things that are manipulating it. But I don't care. I'm here to complain. All right, so we've got some light fixtures and stuff. if we actually search simply lights, there's a few other options. We have like these edge lights, which are pretty cool. You can sort of hide them away. You've got some panels as well, which could look actually really nice. Yeah, we'll look up illuminant panel, which needs an illuminant slab, which needs glowstone and diorite. We can pull that off. So let's go in here, make some glowstone. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we somehow made more. That's fine. We'll make an illuminant slab. And I mean, I clearly want to make these into panels as well. Because, I mean, you get more for it as well. It looks like you get a decent amount. And so the way these guys work is, this is how the room currently looks. And I should be able to, for example, place that there. Where was I going to place this? I mean, I can place them like above the belts. That may just make more sense visually as well. So we'll place like that above the belt. We'll place that there. Obviously, I'm going to have to fix up the roof at some point. But it allows us to place light in the room. Arguably, I'd want none of these torches. Because I just think that, like, at least that section should be very, like, almost medicinal. You know what I mean? Like, just very laboratory-like. Just artificial lights all around. I will say, I'm disappointed that they're still giving off that, like, yellow glow. I'm sure there's a way to fix it in the config. Because, like, it exists, you know? There's, like, ways to change the colors of stuff. But I have a feeling that I would need to open up the folder for this to do that. But it could be worth it. It could be worth it. Alright, I couldn't get it working, but I spent like half an hour messing around with a different shader. But that'll be in a different video because it's not quite perfect. It's a little bit buggy. But anyhow... we'll continue. It has been a while, so we genuinely, yeah, we've got plenty of obsidian, so we'll grab this stuff out and finish off the first step, which is obviously that storage upgrade we wanted to do. So these upgrades require upgrade templates, which need drawers themselves. So we're going to have to make a drawer, probably at least 2, I guess. I guess that's all we've got. We'll use that to craft, obviously, some upgrades. Oh, and you get double the upgrades. Yeah, oh, awesome. 4 times the upgrades. So we'll make 1 void upgrade, and then I'll try to make these upgrades. We should have emeralds. But we don't. I really thought that we would have some in this backpack, but I guess... yeah, I guess not. I mean, that's fine. We can probably get away with the diamond ones. I'm sure they're pretty good upgrades, I would imagine. So let's go diamond. What are they called? Okay, it'll just be called IV, I think. And then I've just got to spot it in this list. Sure. Or I'll just search upgrade and be a little bit smarter. There we go. Yeah, we'll do this upgrade. So 1, 2, I guess 2. Honestly, like 2 is going to be plenty. So if we check out this guy, we can see the stack limit. It's 32. If we shift right click, we can open up the interface. Void upgrade will allow it to void all the extra stuff. And these 2 upgrades here take the stack limit to 1024. So that's pretty decent. And that's 1024 stacks, right? So that's pretty good. That's taken care of. All right, so what else is happening here? I'll tell you what. We've got this crate here. What we could do is I could break this and place the crate here. And then what I'm thinking we're going to need to do is make a bunch of funnels. That's what I'm thinking. So we're probably going to need more kelp or something like that. But we'll chuck this stuff in here. We'll go ahead and search for funnels. Grab these guys here. Just andesite funnels. I'll grab, I guess, all of them for now. 10. So I'm going to place 1 here. And then the rest are actually going to be on the sides of these garden cloches. And that should work. I'm debating... this doesn't look as good as I thought it would. Specifically because of this guy. So arguably it would look nicer on that side. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine how it is. You know what? We'll also probably want 1 here. And I guess that means 1 here as well. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So yeah, I am very happy with how this is going. This one, I want to not look how it looks. So let's see if we can try to figure that out. There we go. A little bit of a crouch put in there makes that work. I'll try to finish this off and then I'll be pretty happy, to be honest. So let's go belt. We obviously just want a mechanical belt. I guess I don't have enough dried kelp. Nope. All right, we'll go harvest some. Go harvest some kelp from the river. Best part about this is that we have a magnet. And so this isn't nearly as horrible as it otherwise would be. With that being said, there's still a decent amount, or I guess a few that somehow I miss even with this magnet, but overall, I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, pretty much 2 stacks from that. That's decent. It's pretty good. So we'll cook this up. We'll cook up obviously just a stack, so that's all we can really do at the moment. I'm wondering, yeah, how hard it would be to like automate this, because that was a pretty nice automation. I'm wondering how we could pull it off with this guy. Probably with a... No, I'm not sure. It'd be a little tricky. Once we've done that, is there anything else we want to do? Well, I guess we'll do like a full row of garden cloches making like Inferium. We'll have a big storage. Realistically, we want another backpack. That would probably be the perfect solution, because then we can do that same mass storage for all these essences instead. So that's going to be 4 leather, some string and whatnot. Do we have that stuff laying around? I don't really know if we have the leather. I don't even know if we have the string, to be honest. I'll have a quick look. Alright, we have plenty of string. I'll finish off these last 2 chests. Nope. But we don't have the other stuff, sadly. So we'll chuck that there. What was the other stuff? I don't remember. Leather. We've got 3. Is that... Oh, I think we needed 4, isn't it? Oh, yeah. We need another piece of leather. And then we need a chest as well. That can obviously be done. Can I do one of these? Oh, I can. Beautiful. Let's get a stack. Okay, we couldn't get a stack, but we got close enough. As for the cow, or the leather, I was going to wonder if you could get leather from a drying rack, but it doesn't really show that you can. We could do horse armor, saddle. You could mill up a saddle. Oh, you could pulverize, really? You could... Oh, it's a furnace, redstone furnace with some rotten flesh. Very interesting. That's not that... I reckon we could do that. I reckon we could pull that one out. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, why not? Redstone furnace, we'll bookmark that. As for the ingredients, we have none. We'll need bricks, we'll need copper gears, redstone flux coils, and machine frames. These are actually all pretty easy to do. Tin gear. Oh, sorry. Tin gear needs tin. Who would have seen that one coming? So we'll go ahead and replace that. Grab out a stack. That'll be good. We'll try to make everything so that we know what else we need in case there is more. Grab that guy. Grab this guy. That's pretty much it. So we'll go smelt this guy while I go and pick up the bricks. Once again, we don't need nearly that much. We just need about 4. So I'll put 8 on just for the fun of it. We'll go grab our bricks, which should hopefully be in here. 13 bricks. Yeah, it's a decent amount. Hopefully this guy's done. And then we'll put the rest of the tin on, because obviously we'll want some more tin at some point, I'm sure. Open up this guy. All right. Tin gear. I think we just need 1, so that's fine. Machine frame. That's done as well. And then we have ourselves a redstone furnace. That's pretty quick and easy. This guy needs power. I could put him in this room, but Nah. You know what? I'm tempted to just chuck it in this room because this room's already ugly. You know what I mean? So I don't ugly up this room. But with that being said, I can just chuck it there and it doesn't look that bad. Oh, I pressed Z to open up that. This guy should receive power. Yep. There we go. And then I can go ahead and grab some rotten flesh. I don't know if we have any in there, but obviously we saw that we had a few in our storage up here. It looks like it's very foggy. Is it about to rain or something? I don't... Not too sure, but that's fine. I'll grab all the rotten flesh. Is there something else we could use rotten flesh for? Probably. Does it matter? Hopefully not. I don't even know. Well, I guess, yeah, we only needed 1, so this should be plenty. Chuck that in there. That should hopefully smelt. The redstone furnace should be pretty quick. It's not too slow, but honestly, it's not that fast either, so nothing to write home about. We'll grab that. We'll make the backpack. Yeah, just so that we have it, I guess. That'll be well worth it. All right, backpack. There we go. Cool. So this guy is actually going to go where this crate is instead of the crate, because that's just how we're going to do it. So that guy will go there. I think we've got the crate in inventory. Yep, cool. So that's all good. What was going to be the next step? What else were we thinking? Obviously, I want to do a belt at some point. Let's put all that stuff away. Let's grab another belt out of the system. And so this guy's going to go from here to here, and that'll be good. So garden cloches, whatever you want to call them. Next, we'll be actually running the pipes. Now, we could do these fluid pipes, but I think we tried it and it just wasn't working. Like, we tried hooking it up a few different times. So I think we just don't. You know, I think we just use the the stuff I've got. Now, they probably need steel. Luckily, we do have some that was cooked up. We could probably do with more on the way because I'm sure we'll use that up as well. Iron, what do we think? What's the play here? Oh, that's not really working. You know what? That's odd. The fact that when I pressed R on it, it shows me the pressurized reaction chamber. What that makes me think is that whenever I can't press, like, for the recipe or something, it's clearly not, like, lining up properly or something. Like, why is pressing R opening the pressurized reaction chamber? That makes no sense to me. At all. We don't even have... Do we have a PRC on the side here? We don't. I'm sure that must have something to do with why sometimes it doesn't work in the menu. Let me know if you have any ideas as to what is causing that to happen. Like if I press R on the bottom part of the iron, we see the iron. If I do it on the top part, we get the PRC. How weird. Now, I don't know what the meaning is for that, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a rain dance. I meant a sun dance, but regardless, the magic has happened. All right. Oh, we needed that iron for... I don't even remember what we needed it for. What were we doing with it? Oh, God. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I don't remember. Iron. Oh, for the steel. Yes. Yes, that makes perfect sense. We're going to chuck it in that guy, let him smelt up as much as he can. In the meantime, we will hook up the pipes. And it shouldn't be too bad. It should be easily expandable. Of course, I run downstairs instead of chucking this thing in. There you go. You do your thing. I'll come down here. So we would like pipes. Specifically these, yeah. So they've got a millibucket per tick ratio. That's obviously what we're after. We can only make one at the moment because we're out of buckets, but we can make a few buckets. That should be fine. And we'll get 16 for now. It's a decent amount. So, obviously I need to run these under, I guess. Yeah, that's probably what we need to do. So I'll dig under here, dig across here, and into this. And then obviously we're going to be running this pipe through here. Okay. How do I do this? That should be fine. That will go there, and it'll pop up here. And then this can flow, obviously, all the way along there. Now, this one we also want to flow all the way along here, but, I mean, we clearly have a bit of a problem in terms of this guy. And also this guy. That's kind of a problem too, isn't it? Can we perhaps... What's that? That's a rotary... Yeah, okay. And then underneath here, we've got nothing. Okay, so I can place the drawer underneath. That should be fine. We'll do that real quick. So I'll go ahead and place the drawer there. Open this guy up. We just want to tell him, hey, items, you're no longer outputting out the side. So ignore that. You're now actually going to output below. And we'll set that on auto, as that should keep working. Beautiful. So we can, I don't know, tidy that up. Ever so slightly. Nice. Nice. And then the final water pipe can go here. And obviously, I don't want it to connect there at all. So that should be good. As for this, I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. If it doesn't work, maybe we can hide a pipe underneath to provide water to it. Regardless, it should be fine. I also don't know if you can put water in from underneath. I saw it connected, but I don't actually know if that works. You know what I mean? It might just be a visual thing, but regardless, we'll see how we go, I guess. So we'll jump under here, boom, and then we're out of pipes. That's fine. Let's just tidy this area up a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. And that should be good. Cool. So a decent amount of the future-proofing's done. We will need another wireless transmitter. We use these guys quite a lot because they are pretty good. I will need an ender pearl. I think we've got a decent amount. I'm pretty sure there's a few. Yeah, we've got 3. That'll keep us going for a bit. Yeah. I'm just realizing, like, we don't have much blaze unless it's in the system. I'm hoping there's some in the system or else this is going to be a little bit painful. All right. Basic wireless does a 5x5. We're going to try to upgrade that to this one. Blaze. Okay, we don't have blaze rods. That's okay. We can go ahead and... Oh! I can see everyone's. Okay. I don't know how this has happened, but we can see everyone's now, I guess. I guess they're specific taverns. We obviously want to go into the Nether Fortress. We don't want the Enderman, we just want the Fortress. So I'll hold this and magically head over there. Kill Blaze, set up the power in that room. I want to also set up the rotational, and then that'll be done. This might be a long episode. I'm sorry if it is. Because it's probably going to be a lot longer. Because I lost track of how long the episode has been. But we'll see. So some blazes have spawned. I see them on the map in this general direction. Possibly down here. Yeah, here we go. Right, here we go. Looting sword, so we should be good. Yep, that's 8. And that's pretty much what we want anyway. So we'll go ahead and go back to my house. Are we good? How long do I need? I have to wait. Okay. I mean, I guess that means I should just keep defeating them. You know? Might as well keep getting some more so I don't have to come back here in the future. Oh, no, it's ready. Okay. Alright, sweet. Home sweet home. As for blaze rods, how can I get more bang for my buck? It doesn't look like we really have anything that can do that just yet, so we will just turn them into blaze powder ourselves. We probably need a crushing wheel at some point. That's what keeps like eyeing me off. Either way, advanced wireless block charger exists. We obviously want it in this room. Pretty much in the center, which is kind of here or there. If I chuck it here and we click highlight area, what do we get? Okay, so we don't get these cloches and we get something that doesn't need power. So we're actually going to have to move it over one, which I know. It's going to look pretty ugly, I think. But that's fine. I don't even know what I'm doing here in terms of the roof. Why not just place cobblestone? Because I haven't put a roof anywhere. So that should now, just to double check, that should now cover, yep, this area is covered. You can see the outline. So we've got those garden cloches, we've got these ones, and so on. So the next thing to do is get this guy power. And I think we'll do that with an entangled block because they're awesome. So why wouldn't we? Unless the entangled block, I keep forgetting, does it need, how many does it need? I think it needs 4. Yeah, that's, we don't have 4. We don't have 4. Okay. I mean, it is inevitable, and we are setting up a room for it. What do we need again to make this? We would need Imperium Essence, which we don't even have on the list here, so it's clearly the next tier up. And we would need soul jars with Enderman. A soul jar is soul glass and soulium ingots. Soulium ingots are soulium dust and prosperity ingots. Okay. And we may have some. We don't. That's okay. You find that in the nether. The soul glass is made of soul dust as well. So both of those, that's doable. We can do the glass. We can make the jar. If I make 4 jars, we can start working towards Enderman seeds. Man, that's rough. I'll tell you what. We'll hook up the rest. We'll make it all move. The last step will obviously be power, and I'm sure we can figure that out at some point. Yeah? Does that sound good? This guy's got water. This guy's got water. Okay, beautiful. So we need these to rotate. Now, obviously, there's this guy here, the electric motor. I would need to set up mechanical crafters. I'd have to make all this stuff. Well, it is pretty good. We're just not going to use it. I'm just going to set up a water wheel. They're just easier. It's the harsh reality that is this game. So, let's do it. Water wheel. I should have this guy bookmarked since we use him so often. Large cogwheel. Needs shafts. That's fine. Okay. Let's go in here. Large cogwheel. We'll see if we can power it all with one. I imagine we can. Water wheel. Beautiful. We do need water as well. That's another little... just another small thing that just... it might come up. Grab that water. Beautiful. As for where the spinny spin happens... I mean, it could just happen there. If it happens here, we'll have to branch off in like this direction in order for it to look nice. But I think that works. I think we can do that. Let's go ahead and see if we can make this look not horrific. So we do that there. Obviously, we're going to have water flowing, yeah, that way, right? Yeah, that'll actually work. And then we've got polished deep slate. So is it as simple as doing like this? And then, hold on. And then what? What do I do now? I'm stuck. What do we do? Ah. Hold on, was that a bunch of obsidian? No, it's blackstone. Okay. I was like, there's no way I just did all that for nothing. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing here, in case you haven't caught on, but essentially water's going to be here, and it's going to flow, hopefully, into that hole, but I have a feeling it's going to go everywhere. Okay, it only went out that side. That's surprisingly doable. Hold on. If we go in here and we search panel, I would like to make... oh no, I think it's called a cover. I would like to make... I don't even know what it's called. Let me search framed. we want this thing here. Wall board. Of course it's called a wall board. We'll need that and that. Okay. And that needs that. And that needs this. Okay. Framed cubes. Bear with me. Framed cubes plus... Hold on. I think I need more framed cubes. I think we spent too many framed cubes. Framed cubes vertical gives you framed panels. Framed panels plus a hammer gives you framed wall boards. 2 framed wall boards placed along the side here. And by the way, if you toggle off your shaders, you can see exactly where it's going to go. So I'll toggle those back on. You can go there and there. And then you can do a little something like that. So now it sort of looks like you've opened a door and it's rolled out. It's a little bit glitchy through here just because of the sheer size of the water wheel itself. Like it clearly branches off into a different block. But it works. And so this spins in the correct direction. Aha. Alright, the next thing we're probably going to need is a gearbox. We have a gearbox. We also have casings that I probably will need. We need to transfer this rotation into this guy. There's a few ways to attempt to do that. First way is by me collecting a shaft from here. So we'll go into this. Oh, if I can spell. Try this out. And what I can do is I can add a piece of rotation here and place this guy. That's the wrong direction. That's problem number 1. How do we fix that? There's a few ways. The easiest way is going to be this. I'm going to place a vertical gearbox here and then another gearbox here connected to this guy, right? So to do that, we're going to make 4 more cogs like so. We are then going to surround them to make another gearbox like so. And we'll place the gearbox here. And so now this guy is spinning in the correct direction. And then all we have to do is make a couple more shafts. So we'll jump in here, grab the recipe, grab that stuff. And we just have to connect each row. Oh, which isn't as easy as I thought it would be. Also, these are going to be garden cloches. So we can't even do this. What am I doing? But that's typically how you would do it. Can I grab you? Nah, didn't really work the way I wanted it to. Okay, just a normal right click. You don't need to crouch. That's fine. Okay, let's place this back. Hold on. I know how to do this. I know how to place things. Place that there, place that there. All right. I guess we have to go... Yeah. Yeah. We're going to jump back here. We'll patch up the wall and stuff later. It'll be fine. Bear with me. And what we're going to do is right-click this. No. We're going to right-click this. No. We're going to right-click this. No. How do I... I don't know how you do it. There's a way to extend this. Is it with a shift click? No. Oh, you know what? It's probably with a mechanical belt in your hand. That seems very familiar. If we grab an extra belt, I think you can like shift right click or just right click. Yeah, and it moves it back one. So I actually want to move it back one over here. This part, of course, can be covered up. That doesn't have to flood us. And then we do exactly what we did, but obviously in this direction. So we do our vertical, we do our gearbox, and we add this guy. And in theory, that should spin, assuming I just add this. There we go, cool. It's going the wrong way. Okay, well, I guess that makes the job easier, because I just placed that there. Cool. Sure. Listen, it's fine, as long as it works. All right, now how do we bring the rotation over? Well, I think we do literally the exact same thing we were just doing. And that is, with our mechanical belt, extending this guy. Oh, yep, perfect. Extend him. Hopefully no other way, yep. And then we just connect the shafts like so. And magically, everything spins in the correct direction. It doesn't have to be fast. They don't make things that quick. And then all we have to do is either cover up the gaps with wood or, in this case, more likely, place this stuff. And while we're at it, let's make them into the fancy ones. Why not? Give them a little bit of a base to them. Alright, sweet. I think that looks pretty good. That all connects up nicely. It looks quite nice. Got that. It's all symmetrical for the most part. So that should be good. We can probably cover up that wall. This guy doesn't have water, which is, I guess, a little bit concerning. Would I have to set this guy... he's not even connected there. Okay. We'll cross that bridge. The main thing I want to see, right, is if I pick up this garden cloche... Hold on. I've got him, and I place him down. He has no water in it. Beautiful. What I was trying to do, which I still don't really know why it doesn't work, is place it here, and it should fill up with water. Oh, it does. Oh, okay, beautiful. Oh, cool. So we could actually run these pipes all across the base. The downside is they'd all be connected, and so they'd all look like this one. They wouldn't look like the cool one with the... Well, we'll see, we'll see. But what that does mean is that it probably makes more sense to place a second pipe there rather than a mechanical pipe. But we'll see. We may actually just replace them all with those fluid pipes just for the sake of it. Okay, so this setup as it is should work. Obviously, we want to place these wherever that stuff's going. Obviously, they need power. They're not getting any power at the moment, which is... that makes sense as well. And we need some Enderman stuff to do what we want, which I probably shouldn't try to do this episode. But I'm awfully tempted to. I'll tell you what we can do. If I jump in and we kill an Enderman, I can at least set up the power and we can start the machine, right? And then in the next episode, if I remember, or at least in the future, we can actually set up the proper Ender Pearl automation. The problem is this episode's going to be very long. Alright, we're here. We're here. If I see some Solium stuff, we'll pick that up, because obviously that's what we're after at some point. But in the meantime, I'll just run down to this area here. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is actually it. This is the Solium ore here. So I would want to obviously pick up all of that. But there's only one. But this is literally what I want to be mining. So I want to dig this stuff. Get as much as I can. I don't really know how much I need. Obviously, fortune would be pretty good. But regardless, it's fine. There's a decent amount. So it's not rare. It's just, you gotta be in the nether, I guess. Yeah, that's actually, that is... I mean, hey, that's a lot. That's a lot. Alright, so let me just quickly kill some Endermen. And then run back. And I think we could do it all. I'll tell you what, I did miss a day or two in terms of episodes. Just because, you know, it does happen. So a longer episode might make up for that. Maybe. The only problem is I don't know where Endermen are. We have a friend. Wonder if they'll turn around. Oh. I don't even know if they know that I'm here. Okay. Alright. I haven't found an Enderman though. There are actually a lot of Endermen in, like, towards the left over this direction. So I'm wondering if I can, like, catch them over here. In fact, oh, I'm gonna have to deal with this guy. I'll just have to tank it. Yeah. There's a bunch in that direction, and if I look on... No, it's actually in my settings. Hold on. Extras. I need to increase the entity distance, because they may spawn further away. Just berries. Oh. Alright, here we go. We've got some friends. I just need to make sure I'm safe. And so we'll get in with our looting, and, I mean, we probably only need to kill one right now. Oh. Is he not my one? Oh. Sweet. I think that is actually enough for now. So I'll head back. Alright, we'll run down here very quickly. Chuck this in here. Boom. Entangled block. Ah, we need obsidian. Hold on. We can make more. We have the power. Chuck this stuff in there. Obsidian. Boom. Make it all into obsidian. Beautiful. Entangled block. Awesome. Open up this. Entangled binder is there. So what we're going to do is we're going to entangle the wireless charger, like so. We're going to come over here and pretty much just lump this guy onto the side there and entangle him. And he should now get power, a decent amount of power. And obviously he'll split it up to each of these machines, which also now have power, so they're good to go. And yeah, so what I could do if I wanted to is we could take this out, as well as the seeds. And for starters, I could chuck it into this guy, so we can start growing there. And then we can go and grab the Inferium that we have. So we go in here, Inferium seeds. If I don't triple click. And Inferium farmland. We will actually want another piece, because I kind of want to do two. But I can't press R because, I don't know, I'm not allowed to. But we'll grab a second one. We'll grab another seed. And we should be able to hook up all of them. So this guy gets one and one. Nice, and he will begin. Now, I don't know how much water he'll use and whether that pipe, that fluid pipe can keep up. So far, so good, I guess. And then what we'll do is we'll pick up this guy as well. If I can carefully do it. There we go. I have to drop it on the ground for a second. That's fine. Go here, chuck that guy up. And he'll obviously get the same thing, the farmland and the seed. And he will begin. And all he needs is a funnel. And he should work as well. So at the moment, this backpack has my planks. And I think that's it. What else should he have? Nothing. Okay, cool. And what we should hopefully see is whichever one harvests... Oh, actually, this guy harvested first. But he didn't drop anything. Yeah, okay. So I thought... I thought the orange thing on the front was the output, but maybe that's the power and maybe this is the output. Or... No, oh, actually, wait. Look. The arrow's facing inwards. Okay, so all I need to do is actually right-click these with a wrench. Yes! Beautiful. And that'll make them output. How cool is that? Yeah, cool. We'll pick this guy up for now because he looks a little bit weird. But that should work pretty much perfectly. As you can see, all of them are going out. This one doesn't matter because the conveyor is facing directly into him. So that's just how he works. And as we can see, it's storing everything that we need. Cool. Well, that's it. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. That will be it. Thank you, of course, to any donators and channel members that we have. Thank you guys, past, present, future. Thank you. Thank you to our Tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. Thank you, guys. Now, there's probably a book over there. I won't read it today, but we'll read it another day. I haven't forgotten about it. And I think that's it. Yeah, hopefully. Maybe. That might be it. I don't know. I don't know how much we did today, but I'm happy. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.